What is up, guys?
Hello.
Deadly Meatball again. Back at it again with another tier list. Today, it is the champion tier list for 2v2.
And remember, these are for 2v2. This is not 1v1.
All right, let's start with the Archer Queen. Where do you think she's going?
She's pretty good. Can get spelled down, but she usually keeps her health with the ability. You know, a lot of people do play Hogs in 2v2. I think she's a solid... Like, you gotta remember, we can't base these around normal cards. Like, we gotta think champions. Like, in terms of champions.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's a solid A.
Like for a
I would
champion?
say she's one of the best champions you can
For
play.
2v2?
Yeah.
I'd agree. She's one of the better ones.
Yep.
Golden Knight?
Yeah, probably D. Just... Nah, D. It is... it's not the... No, it is the worst champion. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah, so Golden Prince, you know, just play normal Knight. His dash is okay, but I mean, especially in 2v2, it can be frustrating sometimes. But compared to the other champions,
no
they're
big
just
deal.
more useful.
Honestly, I'm happy
just-
when I see that they've chosen to play Golden Knight because
Yeah,
it's so easy to
especially
counter.
over Boss Bandit. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, yeah.
Prince
so
used
true.
to be so good, but I'd say it's like C.
C for the champs.
It's definitely not the worst champion.
Its ability's
just
pretty
mid.
good for 2v2. Its ability's decent for 2v2,
Yeah,
but I swear
it's just
people don't
mid.
even hit the
It doesn't have
ability anymore.
enough. Like, the Prince itself dies too quick to spells now. Doesn't do enough damage even when it's fully firing.
Yeah.
And the Knight itself does decent damage, but it also got a health nerf. So
Yeah, and the
overall,
ability
it
nerf.
used to be broken when it first came out, but now Prince is just mid.
Yeah. And plus, people don't seem to know how to use it. Minor? I'd say B tier.
Yeah, I'd say B.
Because he can take an entire tower by himself, and he's so crafty to use.
Yeah,
he
has
clears
a lot
Swarm.
of has a lot of health, and he
He
has
clear
a lot
Swarm.
of health, and yeah, he drops a bomb, can switch lanes. If you have one tower down, he can basically take the other tower. So, I mean, there's just a lot of techs you can do with him. He's pretty good. Again, decent tank for only, what, 4 elixir?
Yeah.
Yeah, very good
Elixir.
card.
1 elixir ability, too, which is really good.
All right, Monk, probably A.
A?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, it does good damage, has a lot of health, is good in RG, which is a big problem in
I'd say-
2v2.
I'd
It
honestly
also
say he's
blocks-
the second most common champion that we see other
Yeah,
than
he also
Bobby Stein and
blocks
Boss
all
Bandit.
spells,
Oh, I
basically.
forgot Bobby Stein and Boss Bandit. So
Yeah,
third most.
so
third
like,
most.
you know, Cannon's big in the meta right now. He counters Cannon.
That's true.
He counters
True.
a lot. It's
Counters all
hard to kill
those
him.
spells that we just made
Yep.
a tier list about.
Yep, so it's
Go
really
watch
hard.
that.
He's a great card, a lot of HP, good in Royal Giant.
Very true.
Skelly King, I think, is B.
I have a tough time with that. I say like Little Prince tier.
No, I think he's B. He's definitely good in the decks he's in, but if he's not in those decks, he's really bad.
That's
He's-
true. He's deck dependent.
Yeah,
totally.
I definitely see him a lot. He's good, but it's hard to get the Skellies to really get value. You got to play the proper decks. You know, he's good in Swarm. He's good with Golem. He's good in Law or Mortar.
That E-Golem deck. He's
He's good in E-Golem.
Mortar.
Just a lot of stuff. You know, he's definitely not as good.
Beatty deck.
He's definitely like just in the middle of a lot of things. He's tanky, but not good enough to be a full tank. He does decent damage in his splash, but terrible splash. He's kind of like a jack of all trades, but all his trades kind of suck.
Yeah, the trades are all not.
Boss
the best.
Bandit S.
Do we even need to explain
Has
this
the
one?
health of Giant, has the speed of like running Prince, does the damage of like what? Like that.
I think it does like a Prince hit.
It does like a ton of damage. You can
It's so
take a
crazy.
full push. You can kill all.
It might be a Valk swing it does a damage of.
I'm not sure in 2v2, but I know in 1v1, the Boss Bandit can take a full King Tower 3 push by itself. Pretty
Wait, are you
much.
serious?
Yeah, or at least it gets pretty close. So again, Boss Bandit's stupid, needs a nerf. As of now, it's the best one, S tier all the way.
Yeah. I'd say,
And-
honestly, I think the best way to do this is by doing this. And then putting this in A.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
That looks pretty good.
Goblin Stein, he's been good since he came out. He does the tank and he can kill like a whole push. You know, it's 5 elixir, and then with the ability, it's just you can basically wipe out a whole push with that.
Yeah.
So I would say, yeah, Goblin Stein definitely A tier.
But I'd
very
also,
solid.
I also
among
say it's
all of them.
balanced though.
Yeah, no, it's basically a giant. Like, it's not only a giant, but then you also get the electric ability, and then the little doctor can counter Inferno Dragon.
The Doctor's better than the Little Prince by itself.
Yeah.
The Doctor's
No,
better
for
than
sure,
the Little
for
Prince by
sure.
itself. And then the Goblin that you just get automatically without the ability. It's just to be honest, it's a better Little Prince.
Yeah.
I'd say so. What do you think about putting him in B tier?
That's fine.
I think he's B tier, but I think Monk might be at the top of that B tier.
No, I think Queen is.
You think Queen
Queen's
is?
definitely just does too much damage, and the ability can get so much tower value.
Dude, you've melted so many
Yeah,
times.
he's
with the Queen
definitely
ability.
like bottom of B.
Bottom of B. Yeah, we'll put Monk over him just for the meta. But in beta tier metas, he definitely works. Yeah, I think the theme of this video should be nerf Boss Bandit.
Yeah, nerf Boss Bandit. Give us our progression back.
Dude,
Nerf Boss Bandit, it's too broken. You cannot have the health of a giant, move that fast, and do insane damage.
not to mention you also get to click the ability twice. Like we haven't been using it right. Like you're supposed to click that thing.
Well, you only
twice.
get it once it's half health.
Yeah, but it's twice. It's kind of
Yeah,
crazy.
no,
There's
it
no
needs-
cooldown though,
it
so you
needs
can
a
tap
nerf.
it twice, like basically
It
immediately.
needs a really emergency nerf. I mean, they do this every time, though. They put out that $40 deal. Buy the deal while it's broken. Have your month of fun, and then the card's useless in a month.
That's so true.
So, we
How would
probably
you-
only have about 5 days left until it's totally useless.
How would you buff the Boss Bandit?
Buff?
No, how would you nerf the Boss Bandit? Health nerf?
Let it do the Shadow Dash once, and you either gotta do two things. You either make it do, like, no damage, or you...
Like doesn't one-tap gobbies anymore?
Like, you gotta think. You gotta have it, like...
But if
Like,
it
do
did
they
one-tap
need to
gobby,
like?
it'd
Do
be
they need to
trash.
rework it? Because like, it's honestly that broken. It's like, because you can't take away the speed.
I say health nerf. I say like a solid,
You
not a
either-
5%
yeah, you
health, but like
either-
an 8%.
You
health
either
nerf.
take the damage down like drastically, like 8 to 10%.
But then it loses the speed though because it can't one hit troops.
Yeah,
so it'd be kind of
exactly.
It'd be ass then.
Yeah, well, that's what they have to do, and then they can figure it out.
All right, did you see the Golden Knight rework? Did you
Yeah.
see it was good how it can hit stuff behind
It's
it? now?
still F.
You still think it's gonna be F,
Yeah,
even though it can hit literally everywhere.
yeah, F.
How would you buff it if you could buff it?
And make the dash cooldown faster, and
Dash
could
cooldown
do-
faster is a decent.
it has a
one.
giant sword. Let it do like a slash, so it can like hit multiple enemies, like a splash kind of thing,
like a very short range.
like a
splash.
Valkyrie kind of thing, but like
like a half circle, third
yeah,
circle.
like in front of it.
That's a
Like
good
it's
one.
a champion, and dude, when I see that, I get happy.
I know, right? Like it's so easy to counter.
Right.
Anything
But I'm
counters
good with
it.
this tier list. Are you?
This tier list is perfect. All right,
All right.
guys, that was a
Thank
quick
you for
one.
coming out, guys.
Meatball out.